Hey, I want you to stop what you're doing for a second and feel something because the first time I powered up the Nitro V16S, it wasn't just another boot screen. It was the moment I realized I wasn't looking at a pretty good machine anymore. I was staring at the system I had actually been waiting for without knowing it. If you read the kind of person who has abandoned lag and half measures a long time ago, who wants a laptop that actually keeps pace with your ambition, then this is what that feels like. Before you get too deep into this, take a quick look at the current price and stock laptops like this don't sit still for long. You remember how your old setup would choke under pressure, how every time you loaded into a big match or dropped into a world with heavy scenes, it felt like you were pleading for stability. I had that too, that nagging frustration that maybe my machine just wasn't enough. But the moment I shifted to this Nitro, that old annoyance vanished. You don't just see performance, you sense relief flooding through your sessions like a tightrope slackening under your feet. It is calming in a way that makes every choice before feel like unnecessary friction. And let us talk about real use. Imagine booting up a competitive shooter and watching motion on that 180Hz panel remain crisp and responsive. Picture yourself editing clips or streaming media, the kind of tasks that used to make your old machine groan not here. The visuals stay steady, the thermals stay cool, and you never find yourself clicking optimize or lower settings because this thing already understands what you want from it. If you're even thinking about hesitation, don't check the price now, because this is exactly the sort of model that skews towards scarcity when people catch on. And those doubts, you juggling about whether this is too much or just right, let me reshape them for you. You aren't paying for extras, you don't need you repaying for peace of mind. Every time you go back to comparison loops or lower tier options, you circle back here because deep down you already know the experience you deserve. You not chasing specs for flex, you want effortless performance that just stays out of your way so you can play, create, or stream without compromise. What surprised me most wasn't just the power, it was how invisible the power became. You stop thinking about performance and start living in the experience instead. You get fluid motion that matches your reflexes, crisp visuals with high refresh flow, memory that breezes through heavy loads, and intelligent performance that just feels right. The only real downside is that once you taste this smoothness, you'll scoff at anything slower and you might find yourself wanting even more storage down the line. At some point you stop grinding through spec pages and realize what your gut already knows. You want this. You want the confidence of hardware that keeps up, not one that holds you back. So go check that price and snag it if it is where you hoped. Because this is one of those upgrades you'll look back on and think, why didn't I do this sooner?